Spotify realizing they can't take my hearing despite me not having Spotify Premium. Me after the police officer said, anything you say can and will be held against you in court. What? Being deported with $90,000 of student loan debt and $200,000 of credit card debt. Thank you, America. Oh, woohoo! I mean, that's the ultimate freaking play right there. If they're gonna play that game, what are they gonna do to get that money back? Nothing. Me having a job, me without a job, me finding a job. I mean, yeah, dude, jobs suck. Work sucks, all right? Just do what I do. Don't work. Cry. Really healthy people, really unhealthy people, taking 3 shits. Wait, really healthy? We're talking 3 shits a day? Wait. Hold on a second. How many times a day should you poop? Wait. Sorry. Between 3 times a day and 3 times a week? What? 3 times a week doesn't sound good at all. Oh, wow. 9 times a day, usually. Now, that number seems a lot more realistic in my mind. Me checking that -20 comment to see if it deserves it. Well, did it, you son of a bitch? All right, let's see. I like cream and sugar in my coffee. Black coffee drinkers for some reason. I hate you and hope you die. Well, no matter what, coffee has sort of become a hobby. It doesn't matter what the hobby, what the interest, whatever it is. People that have been doing it longer or been in it longer feel that they are better than you if they're an asshole. If they're not all of them. But if they're a jerk, then yeah, they're gonna think they're better than you. It's like recently I've seen people talking about the band Sleep Token. I like Sleep Token. I've listened to a few of their songs. I think they're fine. But I did see a guy recently who was like, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. If you enjoy Sleep Token, I don't think you're my friend, and I genuinely question your taste in not just music, but everything. Some people have to be better than you. They do. And if they feel better than you for liking their coffee with less stuff in it, man, that is way sadder. That is way more sad, in my opinion. That is some lame stuff, brother. A fly finding the smallest hole to get into my house. The fly when I open the window for it to get back outside. Is there an explanation for why that's always the case? Like, these bugs will teleport into your home, and then you could lead them with lights and a fan and all of this stuff. You could lead them out. They won't go out there. They won't have any idea what the hell's going on. Store doesn't open until 8 a.m. Old people at 6:38. Hello? Dude, like, I've experienced it many times being a store opener. The people that show up like 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes before opening time and get really weird that you won't open the... Dude, we are not open. We're not open. Go the way. Wait until the proper time. When you're playing hide and seek and get caught first, that friend who takes it too far, you're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not? What? Man, how am I supposed to know where they hid? We're not banding together, dipshit. When you go to a mall and see your salary written on a pair of shoes, your salary? Well, how long of a salary are we talking? And what pair of shoes, dude? I must not be shopping at like the rich people malls like I thought I was, because goddamn, what number did you see? Got any fatherly advice for me? Buy shares and take loans against it and enjoy tax-free life. What? POV, your hot pocket is in the microwave. Whoa. We need to be careful here. That AI, we need to be careful here though, because this could get us all deported, okay? We cannot make fun of our kings, our monarchs here in the United States. We're not allowed to make fun of the monarchs, our rulers, our supposed god emperors. You can't make fun of them. You can't do that. There's no free speech for you, brother. YouTube, after companies paid them to show ads and we paid them not to show ads. You're not just paying them, dog. You are supporting creators with your subscription. Look, I don't go out of my way to defend YouTube because they're always doing things incredibly stupid, but YouTube Premium is probably still the best deal in streaming, period, right now. I understand the hesitance to do it. I mean, I've had it for like a year now. I've liked it, but I also like knowing that my view is technically going to pay the creator more directly out of that subscription, all right? If you want a breakdown on how that works, I think Linus Tech Tips, like, they did a breakdown of how that works the last time they did like a big viewer audit for people or something, but YouTube Premium is not stupid. It's not. I know that it can seem incredibly stupid because YouTube also hunts down ad blockers and tries to make your experience as horrific as possible if you don't buy it. I totally get that. But the idea itself and how it helps fund the people you watch for hours and hours a day and, love and look up to and, get inspired by, that does benefit them. Quite a bit, actually. When you finally have big legs after years of working out, but now your pee-pee looks even smaller. How did you not see that coming, though? How did you not expect that? An air mattress is great when you want to sleep on the floor, but not right away. Thank you. I don't know what it is. I mean, okay, I guess I know what it is because it's made out of a material that stretches, and an 8-hour rest and it's going to stretch it out a little bit. But dude, no, I have zero interest in the air mattress. I will just sleep on the floor. It's much more convenient. I don't have to worry about sinking all night. My Tinder date having $200 worth of dinner only to reject me in the end. Did this happen? Did this happen for real? Now, what do you mean by reject you? Like, I don't think we should have another date. It just didn't feel right. Or did you get pissed off because you didn't get laid? Because that's not how that works. If that's the route your head went, if that's what happened, no one owes you sex for food. I don't care how expensive that food is, dog. Why do I feel like that's what actually happened here? Not what I initially assumed. Why would I feel that way, huh? When helicopters operate in sandstorms, they create a halo of sparks. Guys will see this and say, hell yeah. I mean, yeah, if I believed it. Hang on, I'm gonna Google that. All right, I'm sorry. I Googled this, and I do believe this to be true. It also led me to probably the single coolest photograph of a helicopter I think that's ever been taken that I'm absolutely giving to the editor so you guys can see what this is. It's called the Kopp-Etchells effect, and in this image, it's a CH-47 Chinook helicopter in Afghanistan through the dust. Although, it really sucks for the helicopters because it destroys the shit out of the blades, man. When Make-A-Wish gets your wish wrong, but it's okay because cats are great too. I mean, yeah, they didn't get that wrong. That's just a bonus based on what I don't know what I would have wished for. I'm too old anyway, you know? Sir, there's people paying less than $1,200 for rent. Those disgusting sons of bitches. Is that the what? Oh, new IKEA display just dropped. The cock booth. Wait, how expensive is it though? Because it's probably just way too much. Nicolas Cage through the years. Oh, I always forget he turned into John Travolta in '97. I don't know why he did that, but it does show just how committed he is as an actor and as a Nepo baby. Billionaires on their way to buy and run a small island country just to avoid taxes. I'll never understand it. I will never understand having infinite resources and going, well, okay, I can't spend 1 to 2 billion every year out of my 200 billion on taxes. That's crazy, guys. It's probably a lot more than that. It's probably in the tens of billions. It should be more, okay? If your net worth is 200 billion, you should probably be paying, I don't know, 180 billion of that. You just should. Spotify free users when their endless stream of ads is interrupted by a song? How dare you, you son of a bitch? Me wanting to unsubscribe from Adobe? Oh, it's gonna get everybody. It's gonna get, again, I have not verified if it works, but if you can change your plan and then cancel, you might pay a way smaller fee. Like you'll pay like your first month of a month-to-month plan if you upgrade it or side-grade it or whatever, and then you can cancel. I still think that works unless they really you over. Start using AI, you're wasting your time drawing. Meanwhile, the artist who draws because it's his hobby, they just don't get it. People that unironically use AI models just don't get it. Or they do, and they don't care. They just don't care. Rule 34 artist, 5 seconds after a new character is revealed. I will say, the Rule 34 artists gotta be God's strongest warriors. How the hell are you guys so on the ball every single time? How do you do that? It doesn't even remotely have to be a character that's even human proportion. What is up with you guys? You're too fast. And the art's not, like, bad or rushed either. It's incredible. What is wrong with you? I just read that last year, 4.1 million people got married. I don't want to start any trouble. Or something, you know. But shouldn't that be an even number? Good God, I have not seen this format in years. Ninja studies professor when they see nobody inside their class. All right. But seriously, get the hell down from the ceiling. We have shit to talk about. Drug cartels secretly making drugs. The Netflix documentary crew. Documentary? How bro looks at me when he asks if I'd take it 8 inches deep for enough money to feed generations, and I say yes. I'd do it for free, motherfucker. What are you looking at me like that for? Would you save the universe from certain doom by bottoming? Oh, no, that's just too... No, I can't be gay, dog. That's weird. Come on! It's still June! It's still June, you idiot! I am recording this on the 28th of June, so it still counts. Are you winning, son? Yeah, Dad, thanks. Join son's game. You're such a noob, son. If World War III breaks out, I won't have to go to work. I think in a way you will. Look, that age cutoff ain't where you think it is, my friend. Adults using science to conceive, teens relying on the pull-out method. I don't know, dog. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Dad took us to the water park. We're 24. This is an ancient image, and it still reigns true. You're never too too old for your dad to take you to the fucking water park. Okay? That was always true. That was always the case. Go have some goddamn fun in the sun before it's too hot for you to physically survive in. You don't have much time left. The age I consider old, my age, it's always just a little bit above where you are now. That's not true, though. I turned 30 on January 3rd. No, I didn't forget my birthday. I just struggled to get the first words out. I turned 30 in January. That is old. My life will be basically over at that point, I think. And I think it's going to be fun. World War I generals gaining a centimeter of land after losing 500,000 men. Yeah, I got nothing. Medication effects. Medication side effects. Yeah, dude, the side effects, they're like the only guaranteed thing to happen, man. I'm kidding. That's never been my experience, thankfully. Can't wait to be in a dog or a twink or plushie. Bro, we're in a cis-human woman's fallopian tubes. Ah! It finally made it all the way back around. Now we can stop using it forever. Okay. Is that the same guy? What? Wait, who it? Oh, no, I'm an idiot. It's so funny. Yeah, I think it was either the last video I recorded, I talked about Stop Killing Games. I know who Pirate Software is. I don't recognize the other guy. That's not him from years ago, right? What the f is going on? I don't know who that is. I don't know. I don't get it. Just, nah. We're not out here standing Pirate Software, man. Please go to Stop Killing Games and check it out before it's too late. This is probably the last time we'll be able to at least try to shift anti-consumer bullshit in the video game space. So let's see if that can possibly happen. Me at my chemistry teacher's retirement party explaining how him and I can team up for a bigger project. Me after realizing how many babies are sacrificed to make just one bottle of baby oil. What the hell do you need baby oil for, you freak? You only have $100. Super Saiyan for $99, Asian wife for $50, okay, 5'9" goth girl for $1, or a dream car for $50. 100 goth girls. Yeah, what kind of stupid ass shit is this? What was wrong with you, dude? Huh? $1? Man, they're worth more than the $100 you got. Auto 1080p, manually clicking on 1080p. I know it doesn't, but it just feels like it's changing it, right? When my wife is sick in bed and asks for plain toast, you're getting ready for kids, aren't you? 70 gigabytes. Oh, wait, WinRAR's going in for the kill. Yeah! Oh, woohoo! Look, the only cool thing about WinRAR is the bag. I do have the WinRAR side bag, purse, whatever the hell you want to call it now. Love it. Not the most convenient, but it is fashionable. I will say, I'm a little disappointed that the $200 after shipping bag did not come with a license to the program. Grown adults struggling to conceive, sperm when teens have unprotected sex. Does it just have to do with their age? I don't know. I almost went to jail because of the way my mom wraps my lunch. I think your mom had a previous career that she wasn't telling you about. Yeah, what career? What is it? Google engineers creating a recommended password. To be fair, that's the way to do it. If you want a password that's virtually impossible to hack through brute force, that's how you do it. Rub that ass on the board and have a good day. No one is getting through there. When you get drafted for World War III, but you're still arguing with that one Redditor and can't let them have the last word. I love that. You've been drafted into World War III in your $10,000 suit. Go Tony. Me getting executed in 2025 for my meme folder. My son, Dad, I need your advice for what I'm supposed to do on my date. Me, I don't like doing this with this shit's so lame. What the hell, dude? Has this guy done this in the last 400 years? Design an RPG game where no matter the skill points the player is invested, they can solve a problem in multiple ways. Design an RPG game where some problems require a certain skill, but set necessary requirement for that skill, but whatever. So low that the player hardly has to invest points, if any, to pass through. You didn't invest enough points into lockpicking? Sorry, you just soft-locked your game. Please start again and read the wiki on how we intended you to play the game. This is the first time since 1987 that Dutch and the Predator had been seen together. Okay. Relative's kid downloading games the moment you hand them your phone. Man, you don't have any kind of lock on that shit? Okay. Yep, those buckets are impossible, dog. I know there is a way to easily separate them. I think I've seen something before, like an air compressor or some shit, but I don't know. You match with a pretty girl who shares the same interests as you. Why did I read it like that? You match with someone that's cool. Link tree in bio? Nope. It's even more suspicious if she responds. Or likes you at all, you know. What is the charge? Eating a liver? When your advertising interrupts my video, it just makes me hate your product. If 2025 were a scented candle, if the last 20 years were, okay, not 20, for me, like if the last 12 years were a scented candle. The friendship, me if I don't text or talk first, it does suck. It does. I don't like having to go complete blackout in order for people to, like, speak to me. When I don't reach out and annoy people all the time, I think I hear from people that I don't live with, that is, because I live with 3 of my friends. If it's anybody else, if I don't reach out first, I will hear from them 3 times a year. And when I do respond to them, they don't respond back. That 2,000 you worked hard for is better than 100,000 that's given to you for free. Don't ever give anyone advice again. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Swallow your damn pride for once. Pride sucks, dog. With usernames like user-gay-butt about to drop the best advice on literally any topic. How it feels to be interested in an objectively attractive person. You're at a restaurant and hear a new song that sounds good. You're able to Shazam it so you can listen to it later. It's one of your new favorite songs and is by a music artist you never heard of. The rest of their music is complete dog shit. My husband said the doctor told him I can suck out his kidney stones. After 3 days of trying, I think he lied to me. What goddamn year am I living through right now? Someone, that won't work. Me after it works. I mean, yeah, we all do that. I mean, come on. We gotta do it. We have to do the look. People born in 1990 to 2005, how's life? Honestly, how different do you think I am for being born in 1996 versus someone I know who's born in 2006? How different do you think we are? Genuinely, we're in the same world, man. We're all in shit thanks to Grammy and Grampy.